He never hit women. Not in training. Not in combat. Not even when alien warlords told him they were equals on the battlefield. He stood by that rule his whole life. Until today. The arena floor was cracked and scarred, stained by generations of blood, some of it still fresh. Above, thousands of spectators screamed for violence. Metal banners fluttered. Drums boomed. In the center of the ring stood the woman who would decide his fate. She was over 7 feet tall, draped in ceremonial crimson armor etched with glowing sigils. Her 4-fingered hands were bare, revealing claws that shimmered like glass. Her long white hair was braided down her back like a whip, a Zorthan dual mistress. She approached slowly, each step echoing off the stone. He stood there shirtless, bruised from the pre-match testing. The crowd hadn't expected him to survive the warm-up. He wasn't even supposed to be here. "You," she said, her voice deep and resonant, "are the human they chose?" "I guess," he muttered, spitting blood. She looked him over. "You're injured, unarmed, small, weak. I've heard worse." Her eyes narrowed. "And yet you stood for the challenge." He didn't answer. She leaned in close, towering over him. "You won't leave this place unless you strike me. Hard, as if your life depends on it." He looked up at her, jaw clenched. "I don't hit women." Her expression darkened. "Then you will die, and your death will dishonor your name, your people, and the one who begged for your release." At that, his gaze sharpened. "You know about her?" he asked. "The diplomat? The girl who risked her position to spare you?" She shrugged. "She's watching from the high box. They forced her to. That's part of your punishment." His fists clenched. "You want her to live?" The warrior said. "Then, hit me. If you don't give the crowd a show, they'll take her next." He closed his eyes, and then nodded. He didn't start with a punch. He lunged low, sweeping her legs. She danced back, surprisingly light on her feet. The crowd roared. "Good," she said, circling him. But that was mercy. He attacked again. Fast jabs to the chest, dodging her counterstrike. He aimed for the gaps in her armor, ribs, collar, throat. But none of it slowed her. "You're holding back," she hissed, blocking a hook. "Don't insult me." He ducked under her swing and smashed an elbow into her midsection. Her breath hitched, but she didn't fall. Then she smiled. "Better. Now again." He struck harder. A brutal uppercut, followed by a palm to her jaw. Her head snapped back, but she was still smiling. "You're learning." Minutes passed. Maybe more. His knuckles bled. His arms screamed. But still she stood. And still she demanded more. "Your punches say you fear me," she taunted. "That you hate this. You must strike without apology." "You want violence?" he gasped. "Why?" "Because this is Zorthan truth," she growled. "We don't trust words. We trust blood, pain, strength. Only those who survive earn freedom." She pointed to the diplomat's booth. "Show them what you are, or they'll never release you. Or her." His eyes met the woman's in the booth. She looked terrified, powerless. That was enough. He attacked like fire. Hooks, jabs, hammer blows. Precision gave way to power. His punches cracked against her armor, split her lip, rocked her backward. And finally, she stumbled. The crowd exploded in cheers. She caught herself on one knee, laughing through blood. "Yes," she cried. "Now you understand." He stood there, chest heaving. "You could have killed me." "I still could." "Then why train me?" She rose, brushing blood from her mouth. "Because now you belong to the arena, and they believe in what they see." She raised his arm. The crowd screamed his name. In that moment, he wasn't a prisoner. He was a fighter, a symbol. And far above, the diplomat wept not in fear, but in relief, because he had lived. Later, in the healer's tent, she joined him again. He sat on a bench, chest bandaged, arms shaking. "You hate me for what I made you do," she said. He didn't answer. She handed him a drink. "But you're alive, and you won your freedom." He drank, slowly. "Will you ever forgive yourself?" she asked. He looked at her with tired eyes. "I don't know, but I'll forgive you the day you stop smiling when I bleed." She chuckled. "That's fair." And somewhere deep in the Colosseum halls, the blood-stained walls echoed with one simple truth. Sometimes a line between honor and survival is thinner than a scar. And sometimes, to protect what matters, you hit back, even if it breaks you.